Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our 400th day of our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania Hoon Dok Hae. And today we have a special presentation by President Masaichi Hori. And today is Friday, the 18th of March or the 16th of February in the 10th year of Chongyol Guk. So let's begin by offering a bow to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Chariot, Kyombe, Pado. And let's recite our family pledge both in Korean and English. Thank you.
가전맨세 8. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대 신앙, 절대 사랑, 절대 복종으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지산 천국과 천산 천국의 해방권과 속방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 8. Our family, the owner of Chongyol Guk, pledges having entered the era of Chongyol Guk to achieve the ideal of God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. Please join me as I offer the opening prayer. Our most beloved Heavenly Parent and our true parents, we are grateful to be able to come together, to be together during this milestone of 400 days of Hoon Dok Hae on the Oceania level. The 10 40-day conditions has been completed, and we've been able to come closer to understanding deeply your heart and how you rejoiced at creation, how you anguished and suffered over the fall, and how you determined through restoration to be able to achieve this era of Chongyol Guk in which we have our true parents, the truly established globally, and members who have become tribal messiahs, and some have become Chombo victors, and we have expanded your family here upon this earth. And still our task is left before us. Still there are billions of people on the earth that do not understand fully about you, our Heavenly Parent, that you have been with us every step of the way, and that you are a living, vibrant God that is interested about every one of us, and we are working to fulfill our responsibility and realize your kingdom here upon this earth. So we want to pray for the safety and protection and good health of our true mother as she marches forward to completion of the Vision 2027, and that this year becomes the year for the unification of North and South Korea, and that this year enables nations to become restored and nations to be able to adopt the heavenly constitution, and truly the world turn away from the way of evil that it has been dominated by for centuries and millennia. And it's time for us to really be proud of you, our Heavenly Parent, to be proud of one another, and to recognize that we are one family under God, and that we really are your children. And it's time for us to embrace you with loving hearts as the true objects that you originally desired and planned. So we're grateful to be here to begin this day, this special 400th day of our condition, and that we can truly be revitalized with your heart and with your love, and determine ourselves to persevere until the very end. So thank you for being with us, and thank you for your guidance. We offer you this in our collective names, and in our names, John and Shizra and me as a blessed central family. Archie. Thank you. And Thank you, everyone, for coming. Just to recap, we began this Hoon Dok Hae back in February 2001. This is actually the first day of the 9th year of Chongalguk, and we began with all the members from all over Oceania, and it has really proven to strengthen our faith and renew our determination, and really brought us closer together as a community, so that we have, not only do we understand more about our Heavenly Parent and our true parents, but we also come to understand more about ourselves. So we have this opportunity to greet our Asia Pacific 2 leader, President Masaichi Hori, and before that, I'd like to welcome Reverend Yutaka to give some brief remarks. So welcome, Reverend Yutaka. Thank you.
Good morning, President Masaichi Hori. Good morning, our leaders and also families today to joining Hoon Dok Hae. Thank you for your joining. Now, President Hori is in Philippines, and myself also joined together. So Philippines 3 a.m. But he really come and give the special message today. So after Philippines, soon we can invite President Hori to region of Oceania physically. Then also we could meet together. So I would like to introduce about President Masaichi Hori. He was born in July 8, 1970. His parents are Mr. Nobuyoshi and Mrs. Kikue Hori, who are one of the first ever 12-matched couples in Japan under 43 couples blessing in 1969. President Hori is the first ever blessed child born in Japan. And also his name, Masaichi, was given by true father directly because he is the first second gen. So Ichi, meaning is in Japan, is first. And after that, he went to study in Korea when he was 12 years old, middle school, high school, and also he went to the Sammun University. In 1994, he graduated from Sammun University School of Theology, and also he went to USA in the Unification Theological Seminary. In 2001, he graduated from Unification Theological Seminary and came back to Japan, and he became the center leader of Tokyo University. And he was appointed second gen department director in 2005. And he was appointed the Sonfa Youth Department Director in 2007. And he was also appointed the Breast Family Educational Department Director in 2009. And after that, he was appointed also PR and Cooperation Department Deputy Director in 2011. Vice President World Cup Japan. In 2013, he became the regional director in South Tokyo. In 2018, Turumada appointed him as a vice president of Family Federation for World Peace Japan. In 2020, October 11, Turumada appointed him as a regional director of Asia Pacific Region 2. And his family, his wife is the Mrs. Moriko Hori, a daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Oyamada, and currently she is the president of Women's Federation in Japan, and he has the 2 children, 1 son and 1 daughter. So today we are really grateful to welcome our President Masaichi Hori. Let's welcome the regional president of Asian Pacific Region 2, President Masaichi Hori.
Okay, good morning. Greetings to all brothers and sisters and breast families and Chombo families in Oceania sub-region. Good morning. I would like to congratulate you all on the 400th day of your Oceania morning devotion. Yeah, this is the 10 times of 40 days completion. So yeah, this will be the certain condition for Heavenly Unified Korea and Heavenly Unified World. Yeah, I came to finally I came to Philippines. So now, yeah, little bit. I'm in. I came nearby. So yeah, I little by little. Yeah, I will approach to brothers and sisters in Oceania. So actually, this is 3 a.m. morning, so I almost couldn't sleep to avoid oversleep. So I'm very glad to see all the brothers and sisters in Oceania. Yeah, in Japan, the winter has just ended and spring has just begun up. So I feel quite hot in the Philippines, honestly, where summer has just started. So it's getting hotter more than now. Then I've heard that in Australia, it is a season of transition from fall to winter. I am again reminded the vastness and diversity of the Asia Pacific 2 continent. In 2022, this year, many things are already happen. Yeah, one after another in the world. So, yes, many people feel anxiety and frightening by such events. But actually, our true mother leading us, and also not only us, but also all the head of states around 85 nations, head of states. Actually, they gathered in Korea World Summit. So it's almost half of the nations in the world. So yeah, in this year, in January, the world was surprised by a major volcanic eruption in Tonga. Yeah, even Japan, the small tsunami came from Tonga. So many people are surprising and also worried about that. And then PCLC, UPF, WFWP, and IAYSP were able to work together to help Tonga. We were able to include the speech by Tongan Speaker of the House at the World Summit. So that was basically, originally, that was not scheduled, but we could. And finally, he very much testifying two parents, and also still, also he mentioning about even such situation, they eager to contribute the reunification or peaceful reunification of Korean Peninsula. That will be another good condition for the rebuild in Tonga. So thank you all for your cooperation and prayers to the government of Tonga. As we did for the typhoon damage in Fiji, we will convey the support for schools eventually. So please keep in touch with Tongan situation. Then a series of events were held in February, including the World Summit, Two Parents Hori birthday anniversary, and Foundation Day, etc. Those events were made possible only by the absolute determination of our true mother. But already at that period, at that time, the number of corona infection were breaking the record in Korea. So more than 10,000 people get sick. But still, that time was exactly the final moment. Final moment for determination. After that, after the world event, True Mother succeeded that for that period. True Mother succeeded after the election in presidential election of Korea. Finally, President Yoon, a conservative, was elected by a very narrow margin in Korea. Actually, that was just 23,000 vote difference. So it's very almost 50-50 situation. So the whole population in Korea is around 50 million people. So the just very small number of difference. But finally, True Mother made it, and now he the President Yoon mentioning again the alliance between South Korea, Japan, and the United States. He will be strengthening that alliance. So the foundation of a peaceful reunification between North and South was re-established. So True Mother succeeded to make a foundation of a heavenly unified Korea. Indeed, during the World Summit period, that Mr. Yoon and Mr. Mike Pence, the former Vice President, could meet and discuss about Korean situation. So that was so very helpful for election. So in this way, most of our staff and most of our members in Korea almost give up to held such a big events during this period, but only True Mother had an absolute faith. So he keep promoting us and encourage us. So again, we felt the heaven with her, and also the support of spiritual support from our True Father. And the last day, during the True Mother's speech on the celebration ceremony, I wonder why True Mother mentioning, not so much mentioning about World Summit or the series of the event this time, but she expressed the new responsibility of heavenly Europe to educate and to guide the God-denying two countries, Russia and China. And since then, after 10 days, the war in Ukraine has begun. So at the moment of victory celebration, and also on the next day's Cheonjeonggun meeting, all leaders, all continental president, 21 chairs, and UPF chairs, it's a little bit difficult to understand why True Mother mentioning the new responsibility of heavenly unified Europe. But as you see, now still the terrible warfare is continuing, and many refugees keep coming to East Europe, and many people get killed, including the elder citizens and handicapped people and the sick people, and even babies. All those people need support, but now without the electricity and all medicines, and they could not get proper support or help. So actually, the media say somebody the certain number of sorry, the connection disconnected. Yeah, sorry. So wrap up my speak story. So please also please keep in touch all the situation in Ukraine, and also some of our second gen in Malaysia. One baby actually passed away because of the sudden accident, and also one Philippine second gen, also 2 years old, get sick by dengue fever. So please pray for them, and also through the prayer I could felt this is the situation is something connect to Ukraine situation. So all spiritual all spirituality is actually connecting like underwater underground water. So please imagine all of our devotion and chonsong and prayer now it's supporting the to keep national sovereignty and peace in Ukraine, and also as well as Korean Peninsula. So the True Mother also hearing about the situation in Ukraine. Now, most of our members and second gen could escape to the west part of Ukraine, but some members, two or three members, still staying at the capital city Kiev, and to help people, those who need support. So this is truly absolute dedication of absolute love. Because those people are not the member, not our member. So they now some of our members staying to help the people, the citizen in Ukraine. In this day, all of you accomplished 400 days morning chonsong. It's so incredible, and it's very this is a very precious accomplishment of the conditions. And also I'm very grateful for especially special dedication of Reverend Yutaka Yamada. When I was heard about his hidden chanson, I was very surprised. Actually, he during this short trip to Cebu Island, he skipped his breakfast always. So when I asked him why, then he told me during this 400 days period, he actually skipped breakfast. So so the morning fasting and the morning. So I was moved such a hidden chanson without saying, without express such a kind of effort to lead all members chanson. Such kind of things is very connect. I think those attitude is very much touching our two mothers' chanson. So thank you very much, and I'm very happy actually in Philippines. All members welcoming me like a member of the genuine, like a genuine family member. And also I could felt, especially at the old National Training Center in Antipolo City, I could felt the same spiritual atmosphere in old Chompadon Church in 1960. The Hori wedding was take place that church, the old one, and also the old Chompion Lakeside Training Center. That was a small cottage made by Two Father himself. They Two Father and the few disciples cut the wood, and also they moved rocks and made the foundation and built a small cottage, just two rooms. But and also the same feeling in Belvedere, and so actually the same spiritual flow. I could feel same spiritual flow is still in Philippines. So I'm very touched, and I felt actually I'm coming. I'm coming home. So yeah, coming April. Basically, I'm planning to go to Korea for Hori wedding anniversary of two parents. But after that, I come back to Philippines and plans to visit some other nations in Asia Pacific too. So I'm very grateful for sincere participant of Reverend Yutaka Yamada and Reverend Greg Stone. So those who those two leaders, as soon as I've arrived at Philippines, he just called for me and told me, we're gonna be with you soon. So he just arrived and spent a week. So he's a very capable and also artistic leader, and I'm very much I'm very grateful for him, and also I feel many brothers and sisters supporting for me, and also for True Mother. Thank you again, and it depends on the situation, but please, no matter what, this condition is over or just continue. I'm not sure, but please keep the same 심정 standard toward our True Mother. I myself, just before coming to Korea, the World Summit, our couple, in this case, in this time, my wife decided to have some small meeting, but many Japanese VIP and Korean VIP has come. That was the 100 years anniversary of the last prince of Korean Lee dynasty prince, and also a Japanese princess. So that couple, actually, that couple is was the descendant of the last the king of Korean Peninsula, the Korean Lee dynasty. But anyway, our two parents in two parents Marson, the speech, to set the condition for unification of Korea, Japan should make some condition to make a union of between North Korea people and South Korea people. So actually, through this event, the represent of North and South people, actually they come together. in the situation of Corona. So, and also many Japanese VIP, including some imperial relatives, also involved that event. So just that was just a 100 people size event meeting, but still, the determination. So all VIP we should invite during the severe regulation of Corona. So yeah, I also if I just using my brain, it's almost we should give up. But by Shimjong, we should do this before the World Summit. At that time, still that was not sure to hold such events actually. So finally, we have finished that meeting. So it was very successful. So representative of Lee dynasty and relative of Japanese emperor's relatives, and also South Korea people and North Korea people come together. And also I was waiting for the issue of visa to enter in Korea. But usually it takes 2 or 3 weeks. But I just asked Korean embassy to issue the visa just for 1 week. So it's almost impossible. But soon after the meeting, someone called for me, and visa was issued. So and also the Philippine government and many nations in Asia Pacific opened the gate, and then finally I could come here. So it's really spiritual world is waiting for set the certain levels of condition in actual substantial world. So for Ukraine, war in Ukraine, for most of all, we can do just pray, but actually it works. So let us pray for Tonga and also Ukraine, and more than that, pray for through Mother's heavenly providence and her health. Thank you very much. I love you all.
Thank you very much, President Hori, for being here with us and sharing this time and helping us to understand more about what's happening in our region and happening around. Usually this time we open it up to members to offer some greeting or reflection or comment. And that's what we'll do today. So thank you again. Let's give President Hori a round of applause. So thank you, everyone, for being here with us. And I also, wish to say thank you to President Hori for bequeathing and helping us settle the Chongqing Mon prayer hall here in our region, and here in Australia. We are so happy to come together at the prayer hall every evening at 8 p.m. We have a Zoom for members, because Australia is very large, and it's there's members all over the country, and so to enable people to pray at the prayer hall during this 21-day condition that we are doing, they can come, and we are having members having wonderful experiences, feeling like that a part of Korea is here in our region, and that a part of true parents and our Heavenly Parents' heart is together with us. And so people are feeling like, as they pray at the prayer hall, that they are in the Chongqing Mon in Korea, and feeling the gratitude and spiritual support of all our ancestors. So thank you for helping us set up the Chongqing Mon in our area. So I'd like to open it up to any member who would like to offer a greeting or a reflection or comment. So thank you. Who would like to go first? Yes, Daniel, go ahead.
Just a greeting as well. Just thank you so much, President Hori, for everything you've done for our region, and we're really looking forward to welcome you in Australia, and also the rest of our region. So I think we're all so glad to hear that you came to the Philippines, coming a little bit closer. So again, thank you for your message this morning, and we really look forward to seeing you in future in person.
Thank you, Daniel. So we do have, because we have many people here, you can use put up the hand. So we have we have Reverend Seti in Samoa. Go ahead. Please unmute. Yeah.
Okay. So good morning, Reverend Hori, and on behalf of our family and Samoa, we just wish to greet you and to express we're very grateful that finally you could come into Asia Pacific too, and to your new home in Philippines there, and also to express gratitude for the Chongqing Mon, the prayer hall being expanded to Samoa. Certainly, I think Spirit World is very alive lately, and I don't normally dream. Usually my wife is the dreamer, she's the Joseph, but lately I've been having dreams, and very good dreams, hopeful. I hope that just now listening to you, I wish you can come to Samoa in May, or and we have a goal to fulfill our Chonbo 43 by May 28. So we will pray that you can come either May or July. Our goal is 430 in July, and we wish that Mother comes to Samoa through you. This is our dream, and we will work for that. Anyway, welcome, Reverend Hori. Welcome to Asia Pacific too.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Reverend Seti. We have a couple of people now. Jeff Fires, go ahead.
Yes, I'd just like to thank you, President Hori, for coming into our region. We've been looking forward to you coming here, and with your heavenly fortune, we really want to invite you to come to New Zealand with your first opportunity. And especially we would really love to see your wife together with you. Pretty amazing. I'm sure she's very busy with being Women's Federation leader in Japan. So, wow, we have to pray very hard for her to be released to come down into the Pacific and bring the heavenly fortune with her. And hopefully you can go around all our Pacific nations and bring this fortune. So anyway, please come to New Zealand. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. And Tim Sisterson in Palau, go ahead. Need to unmute. Oh, still can't hear you.
I did. Oh, okay. How about now?
Oh, can hear you. Very
Okay.
scratchy.
Reverend Hori, thank you so much. And Hajime Mashite from Palau.
Thank you. We have Myoun. Go ahead. Rex.
Good morning.
Solomon
Good
Islands.
morning, Reverend President Masaichi Hori. So we, the Solomon Islands in Honiara, wish to see you in the Solomon July will open up. So we wish to see you. And also we have a great hope at least before 2027, we'll have at least 5 families who will become the Chombu family victorious, Father. Thank you once again. Have a good time. We wish that you visit our Oceania and visit island nations, Father. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rex. Go ahead, Jacinta.
I'm
No?
just so grateful
Right.
that you're here, Reverend Hori, and welcome from our hearts. And please come back soon. We'd really love to see you. And I'm just so touched by Reverend Yutaka and your special. I feel so bad having a cup of tea, but you're the champ. Thank you so much. That's all.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, everyone.
And
Yes, go ahead.
I should, just one thing. As I write in chat, but I arrived at Cebu. That day is exactly the same date the Magellan came to Philippines. 401 years ago. So it's almost, I was surprised that such a coincidence, but the Magellan has get killed soon after that. So, but oppositely, we could visit the city hall in Cebu. The Cebu is the second largest city in Philippines. So it's still the one of the big city. But that mayor is actually very long time since around 90s. Since 19 and 2000, around 2000, for more than 20 years, he's very close to us, and even the severe persecution period, he keep supporting us and he understand the value of blessing. So we could met him, and he asking himself, please pray for me. And he called his vice mayor, and also he asked to pray for us. So me and also Dr. Kittel gave us wonderful testimony of our two parents, and I touched his those two people's back and prayed for him, and also the all people of Philippines surely receive the heavenly fortune to our true parents. So they are very and also they after that the younger vice president came to me. I was felt something during you offering prayer. So yeah, also those two people very moved. So yeah, I mean, so I could felt not by me. It's a truly the on the background, on the behind the scene, the first the old elder breast family, Dr. Jose Lim and Mrs. Eloise Lim. Mrs. Eloise Lim has the was the person who keep in touch with that mayor. So because of her contribution, actually she passed away recently, but because of the long period of Johnson and effort, those kind of actually prayer of blessing is could happen. So now his election day coming soon. So after the election, if he elected, we're gonna ask him to city, the city levels of blessing ceremony to support us. Yeah. So so it's very yeah, actually heaven is always preparing before than us. So thank you. And also through the long period of Johnson, I think Oceania side will also prepare to flowering those efforts. So again, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm very I hope I will see you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Hori. We hope to see you soon too. Before we usually have a 7-minute prayer to close, but before we do that, I'd like to take a photo, and if everyone can open up their cameras, so let's make sure everyone opens your camera, please, so we can see your wonderful, lovely faces together with President Hori and Reverend Yutaka. So just bear with me as I go through the each one of our groups. So, okay, open up. Thank you. Just getting, and one more. So thank you for that. And I'd like to now as we always do, offer our 7-minute unison prayer. I'll just share the screen and bring up our slide. And so let's pray together. Thank you.
무소개를 중간선언해 보십시오.
Ju. Thank you, everyone. And just to reassure you, we will be continuing our Hoon Dok Hae at 6 a.m. in the morning as a region. And we'll continue with Unshield Days being the days that the national leaders present, and Sundays for members to present their testimony, and the rest of the time, Reverend Yutaka. So, we look forward to seeing you all again. And thank you. Let's give President Hori another round of applause and thank him for being with us. Thank you, everyone, and see you again tomorrow. And have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, President Hori.
Thank you, President.
Thank you very much, President Hori.
Nice to see you. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
We want to see you and your wife together in
Yes.
I do.
I do.
I love the
you.
background.
Yep.
Thank you, Yutaka, for doing it, sorting it. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.